Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chase, and today is part 2 of the update recap, where we will take a look at the new super troops and summarize them for you as quick and as best as possible. So let's get started. There are currently 4 super troops in the game: the Sneaky Goblin, the Super Barbarian, Super Wall Breaker, and the Super Giant. Going over to this little building right here, you can power up your boring old normal troops into the super ones for a somewhat hefty Dark Elixir price. Also worth noting, these will replace the normal ones you powered up, and these super troops are unlocked at Town Hall 11, requiring certain levels on those troops in order to be used. The power-up lasts for 7 days, and afterward, that particular super troop will go on cooldown for another 7 days. The Super Barbarian, just like the rest of the super troops, has a unique special ability. Similar to the ones in the builder base, this Barbarian starts off raged for 8 seconds after being deployed. Stats-wise, they're actually comparable to Hog Riders, with slightly higher hit points and DPS, although they can't jump over walls. Due to their tankiness and damage output for only 5 housing space, they will be a much better option over baby dragons for funneling. I'm going to be testing them out of a blimp with a heal, and maybe out of a siege barracks with a jump. Next up is the Sneaky Goblin, who becomes invisible for the first 5 seconds and only targets storages and collectors. This includes the Town Hall. With this in mind, it seems their best uses are in a blimp to take out the Town Hall, to help funneling by taking out storages, or a beefy goblin knife for farming. From what I have seen, the Sneaky Goblins take out a Town Hall so fast that you don't need your entire clan castle filled with them. You could probably use them with Yetis in this case to guarantee the Town Hall goes down if the king is guarding it. Then we have the Super Wall Breakers, who roll into battle on a giant bomb. They are actually very tanky and explode when they die, so it is so much easier to get a wall busted open. They take up 8 spaces, which is the equivalent of 4 regular wall breakers. 1 to test, and 3 to break the wall. Pretty standard in attack with wall breakers. Only difference is, the Super Wall Breaker almost guarantees the wall break, and you don't even need a rage. Finally, we have the Super Giants, who deal double damage to walls. They have 10 housing space, double that of a regular giant, and have more than double the normal giant's HP and DPS. They can be excellent mini-tanks for a Sui hero, having the same amount of health as a dragon. They also have the highest hit points to housing space ratio in the game, coming in at 420 HP per space. Believe it or not, it's actually higher than the Golem and his Golemites combined. I did the math here. I really want to test these out of a wall wrecker, so that they can continue busting through walls after the wrecker dies. Another thing I didn't cover in the previous part was the Yeti Nerf. Yeti Mites now do 50% less damage to storages, aka the Town Hall. Through a lot of testing, it is a bit more difficult to use the Yeti Bomb on a Town Hall, especially if the Yetis get distracted by, say, the King or skeletons. However, it's overall not entirely significant to the current meta, with so many people still using the Yeti Bomb to funnel out a single target Inferno. I also highly suggest everyone reads the patch notes found under the game's news section. Well, that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe for more content in the future. See you next time.